Welcome to Lucky 8 Vineyard. This is where it all begins. I'm standing here where we just removed these grapevines this winter, and this was our Petit Verdot and Sauzal Touriga Nacional. We still have some left, but we removed this because I want to change the road direction on this property. These are the road directions that I'm pointing to, basically north-south road direction, which is nice, but because of the fact that this vineyard is slightly sloped, it doesn't really look like it is, but it is. All the water runs down that way. And so I want to change the road directions to this direction because this bottom half of the vineyard holds a lot more water than the upper half. By changing the road direction, we'll be able to install our irrigation and then control it as it goes down the slope so that we can be more conservative with water at the bottom of the hill, and we'll use a little bit more water at the top of the hill, and that will give us a much more uniform vineyard, uniform crop load, uniform ripeness, and uniform deliciousness. We planted cover crop this year, and you can kind of see it. It's this mustard, really popped up kind of everywhere. We do that for a couple of reasons. One is it helps pull the moisture out, especially in this lower section of the vineyard. And then we let it grow up and it'll go to seed. And then we're going to mow it down, and then it creates a perfect environment for insects that are beneficial. And then after we mow it down, it just lays there, and it actually helps retain moisture in the soil when the season's hot, and it creates a sort of a mulch bed and then gives back to the soil through decomposition. So we will probably keep this in here for another 2 to 3 weeks, and then by then it's going to seed now. So really that's all we want. We want it to go to seed, and it'll start drying out. Then we'll mow it and start that process. So this cover crop is all part of what we call sustainable agriculture here at McGrail. And now I think we should head over to our compost pile. This is where we bring all of our grape pumice and the stems during harvest, and we pile them up out here. And we're just getting ready to make all these piles one big giant pile. And you can see these are the dried skins and seeds, and we pile it all up, and we pile it with the stems, and then it becomes compost that we spread in the vineyard next winter. There, it's a lot more moist. Compost pile is part of our sustainability, and so the grapes and the stems and everything become compost, which feeds the soil that feeds our vineyards, and it's all part of this big giant cycle of the life of a vineyard.